Trevor Moran just made a brand new video from Rehab, and it's super awesome that he's sharing his experience to inspire others. And we're gonna talk about that a little bit, but Tana Mongeau has recently got a lot of backlash from her MTV show because a lot of people in the community think that she is not properly supporting Trevor Moran's recovery. So as a recovering drug addict and alcoholic with some experience, I wanted to share my thoughts on the situation. What is up, everybody? This is Chris from The Rewired Soul, where we talk about the problem, but focus on the solution. And if you're new to my channel is all about mental health, addiction recovery, and something I like to do is try to see what's going on in the YouTube community to see what we can learn from it. And I like to share a little bit of my experience to hopefully increase awareness, educate some others, and all that. So if you're into that stuff, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell, all right? So yeah, I've seen a bunch of stuff about Tana Mongeau lately, and I haven't really followed anything that she's been doing for, I don't know, a while now. It's been months. So I finally checked out Spill's video last night to get caught up to speed, and seeing that people were accusing Tana Mongeau of being a bad friend, not supporting recovery, and everything, I thought I would chime in. So those of you who don't know me, hi, I'm Chris. I'm a recovering drug addict and alcoholic. I've been clean and sober for about 7.5 years. My drugs of choice started off with alcohol, then my primary drug of choice became prescription pills. But I dabbled with about anything that would get me messed up, all right? I also worked at a dual diagnosis drug and alcohol rehab center, so we dealt with mental illness as well as addiction, okay? Although I am not a licensed professional, I ran a lot of groups, I worked with a lot of people one-on-one to help them hopefully stay sober, all right? So anyways, before we dive into Tana Mongeau's episode for the MTV show, I wanted to shine a light on Trevor Moran going back to rehab and touch on a few points from his video, okay? And hopefully this will educate anybody out there who has a friend who is trying to get sober, because I think that's one of the main issues when it comes to the relationship between Tana Mongeau and Trevor Moran.
I'm in rehab again, and the last video I made, I didn't know much about the rehab world. I guess, sorry, I just did my makeup, there's mascara. I didn't know much about the rehab world. Apparently all I did was go to detox. So detox is basically to make sure that I don't have a seizure and die. They put you on medications like anti-seizures and medicines that help with the withdrawals, and you're there for like a week, and then they set you free.
All right, so yeah, I think it's important to distinguish the difference between levels of care, okay? So the treatment facility I worked at, it was like this all-encompassing facility, okay? At our primary facility, it was inpatient, it held about 150 people, and we had a nursing station, we had doctors there, so we had various levels of care. We had detox, we had inpatient, we had partial hospitalization program, as well as intensive outpatient.